Okay, well, good evening. Welcome to our call tonight. I'm Marilyn Del Duca, a Juice Plus representative. And almost every night of the week, all over the globe, our company sponsors public events just like this one as we inspire healthy living around the world and introduce people to our incredible business. Before we get started, if you haven't already, I'm going to ask that you click on the lower left side of your screen, the mute button, so that we can avoid background noise and hear our speakers. We're so happy you're joining us tonight. We're going to give you a snapshot of what we do as a company and as individuals with very busy lives. Not everyone on the call tonight is looking for our opportunity, but some of you know someone who may be looking to do something different or earn more income or possibly help a family member get well. We're going to touch on all of those things tonight. We'll start off the evening with Ro Melnikov, our team leader, who will tell you why she joined our business and give you an overview of our company and what we do. Then we'll hear from several women who will share their Juice Plus journeys with you about their product and their business and share what our company can offer you. And now here's Ro.
Thank you, Marilyn, for that introduction. Let me tell you about my own story. Has anyone ever had their significant other break up with them? Can you imagine my former husband said to me, "You're too sick to be married to. I want a divorce." It was painful, and I didn't know what was worse, me going through my health challenges or the divorce. We divorced in 1989. Let me tell you about myself. I'm formerly an elementary teacher and an adjunct college professor, but today I'm with the incredible Juice Plus company. I resigned from teaching to join them in their mission to inspire healthy living over 22 years ago. Why, you might say, would I leave my tenure, my pension, and a nice salary behind to join a marketing company when I had no experience in marketing? Well, my story started in a hospital bed. The doctors were trying to figure out how to use gravity to assist in getting the water out of my legs without having to lie me down, because it would result in excruciating pain from the pleurisy in my chest. You see, my kidneys were failing, secondary to systemic lupus, which I was diagnosed with when I was 22. Could someone mute themselves? I can hear a child in the background. Thank you so much. I suffered, I can hear him again. I suffered with arthritis, liver involvement, bowel problems, and was always tired and lethargic. I took tons of medicines and vitamins to no avail. I changed my diet, but I still had flares. You know, adding the Juice Plus products made a tremendous difference in my health. It not only lowered the inflammation in my body, but also contributed to a healthier immune system, improved my hair, skin, and energy, and so many other health benefits. I actually started to crave more fruits and vegetables. It also acted as a catalyst, encouraging me to make other lifestyle changes. Today, I can sit before you and God and say I've been symptom-free with energy and vitality for 20 plus years. I also might add, I married my divorce attorney, and we have two healthy young men, Tyler, 22, and Dustin, 17. Imagine that, after being told by my medical doctors that I would never conceive. I, at the age of 37 and then 41, had those babies. Now, I know you're trying to do the numbers real fast. Yes, I'm almost 60 years old. But now you can imagine, with getting results like that, how passionate I was about what I was receiving from Juice Plus. and my great desire to pay it forward. Now, before I tell you about my business, I'd like to call on one of our team members, Marlene, who is a retired chemist and resides in Delaware, to tell us about what we stand for as a company and briefly tell us about our products. Marlene? Marlena?
Yeah, thank you, Ro. Okay, I'm just going to put a slide up here on the screen. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about our products and our business. We are the Juice Plus Company. We stand for people, for quality of life, for family, for better health. We've been successful in this industry for over 40 years, all over the world. We stand for things that really matter. Sustainability is really important to us. We offer people a real alternative. Our mission is a global one. We want to inspire people to live a healthy way of life every day a little bit more. Now, our company is not managed or controlled by an investment group or financial institutions, so this allows us to be more flexible in our decisions. Now, a little bit about our products. So who hasn't heard of our famous fruits and vegetables in capsules? We're very proud of our Juice Plus products, the next best thing to fruits and vegetables for more than 20 years. We have fruit, we have vegetables, and we have berry powders in capsules that you see pictured there on the left. And we have them in chewable form, which you see right next to them. Pictured behind the Juice Plus capsules is our protein powder called Juice Plus Complete. This is a great product to have anytime during the day. You can have it before a workout, after a workout. You can have it for breakfast. It has things in it like pumpkin powders and pomegranate powders and a lot of plant protein that's so nourishing to the body. So I hear someone in the background there, and maybe you can mute yourself. Everything about you is a touch of what you achieve. Our bars are a great on-the-go snack that's equally nourishing and delicious. So Juice Plus is the best documented product of its kind on the market. Dozens of world-leading universities have confirmed this, but it's more than a product. It's a brand. It's a brand that stands for a good investment in your own life. So whether you take the capsules, the children's chewables, or you look great with our complete shakes, imagine all those valuable and vital elements entering your body each and every day. And your body thanks you with more energy, a fresher appearance, a higher performance in your everyday life. Imagine benefiting from fully ripened fruits and vegetables every single day. And we actually motivate people to eat more fruits and vegetables. This is a solution for so many changes, since very few people manage to eat the needed amount of fruits and vegetables. We offer them a solution, and that's Juice Plus. Now, I think you will agree that without children, there is no future. That's a fact. Our children's health study has proven the health benefits of taking Juice Plus. This is the largest study of its type on a worldwide basis. Over 1 million families have participated in this study, and thousands more join us every month. The best part is that, did my slide go away there?
Did.
Hold on. Let's see if I can get it back. Let me try this one more time. Always a few technical problems. Okay. Okay, I guess it's not going it's not going to come back. So anyhow, the best part is that anyone that gets Juice Plus for themselves has the opportunity to get Juice Plus for a child or undergraduate for up to 4 years for free. That's a huge commitment by our company. And for those of you who would be interested in growing their own fresh produce all year round, we have an amazing product called the Tower Garden that simplifies traditional gardening into a very unique growing system. You can grow your own fruits, fresh fruits and vegetables for pennies a day all year round. Now, if you like the idea of enticing your kids to eat more fruits and vegetables by having them grow them for themselves, or if you just want to have fruits and vegetables that have an enhanced flavor all year round, then ask us for more information about the Tower Garden. Okay, Ro, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Thank you, Marlena. Now, you may be wondering what happened to me as far as my business. Well, I touched many lives across the United States. People with cancer, lupus, low energy people, people that wanted to stay on the side of prevention, seniors, expecting moms, children. There really is no one that cannot benefit from Juice Plus. Now, I realized to reach more people that I would have to build a team. And so I asked my family, my friends, my neighbors, my Facebook buddies, and some of them are actually on the call tonight. And we're one team, one mission to inspire healthy living and help people realize their dreams. Now, as far as my income is concerned, let's just say that our very generous company has allowed me to make more money part-time than I made teaching elementary school and college. The corporate package they give me allows me to receive $1,800 a year for my children attending college, life insurance for me and my family, health insurance for me and my husband and my children until they're 26 years of age. Now that covers my entire family's hospitalization, dental, optometry, prescription, long-term health care insurance. I also receive a holiday bonus of at least $1,000 around the holidays. We are the only independent contractors that have a benefit program. I think this really separates us from other companies in the world. Most people achieve my position in 3 to 5 years, some 2 to 3. Now at this time, I'd like to turn it back over to Marilyn to introduce 3 extremely successful ladies in our business. Marilyn?
Thank you, Ro. Our first speaker tonight is Jamie Walker. Jamie lives in New Jersey and is the single mom of a beautiful 9-year-old daughter that she adopted from Ethiopia. She has a bachelor's and a master's degree in sign language interpreting and has worked as an American Sign Language interpreter with the deaf community for 9 years. Currently, her full-time job is interpreting as a federal government civilian employee at the Navy base in Philadelphia. As much as she enjoys working with the deaf community, Jamie has developed a passion through the years for nutrition, wellness, and inspiring healthy living. She enjoys making a long-lasting impact on people and families, while at the same time loving her increased freedom. Jamie?
Thank you so much, Marilyn, for that introduction, and I'm just so excited to be on this call with each of you tonight, and thank you all for getting on. So let's give you a picture of what my life looked like 4 years ago and prior to that as well. Like Marilyn said, my daughter's adopted from Ethiopia. She came home at 3 years old. She had so many respiratory issues going on, asthma, allergies, the beginning stages of pneumonia. to the point that she couldn't have a well child visit for months after she came home because she was constantly in the doctor's office for sick child visits. And also, she was a typical 3-year-old for the first couple of years actually being home, where she wouldn't eat anything that was green. And I'm sure you guys with kids can relate to that. Now, for myself, you know, I was not taking care of myself either. I was overweight. I dealt with migraines constantly. The doctors couldn't figure out what caused. I had sinus infections, especially in the wintertime, about once a month. I was constantly exhausted, which meant I came home and I napped a lot, and I couldn't be the mom I wanted to be for my daughter. I couldn't be there for her and be present with her. I also dealt a lot with endometriosis and the pain associated with that, and had a lot of mental and emotional health issues, to the point that at the time of being introduced to Juice Plus, I was taking 3 different medications for depression and anxiety, and those still weren't helping what they needed to do. And so whenever I was introduced to Juice Plus, it made perfect sense to me. The research behind it made absolute sense. And I knew that we needed something. And so at the beginning of this, I actually did not really have any big business goals, and I had absolutely no business background in any way, shape, or form. However, I did know I needed more income. You see, adopting a daughter from internationally and being a single mom, I had a lot of debt that had racked up through the years that I didn't see a light at the end of that tunnel. I didn't see it was possible to pay that down and pay it off. So I needed income. And all of that, though, the lack of business background and that goals, that side of things quickly and drastically changed. You know, once we started with Juice Plus, those health issues I mentioned dramatically improved. My daughter now has not had an asthma inhaler or her allergy medication in almost 4 years. She also now begs for those green vegetables that she wouldn't touch before. What 9-year-old do you know that asks and jumps up and down in the kitchen for asparagus? Also, she, you know, constantly used to come home sick from school, and now she's only had a fever for 1 day and 1/2 of a day in 4 years. And for me, myself, I've lost 46 pounds through this journey and have been able to maintain that for about 2 years now. I don't have the migraines and the sinus infections that I used to have. I have so much more energy that I can keep up with her and then some. And the mental and emotional health issues I mentioned, I'm medication free now for 2 years, off all 3 of those medications, and doing amazingly well. And also, it was interesting that I totally shocked and puzzled doctors whenever they discovered through lab work that I was anemic, and then also through testing that I had celiac disease. And they couldn't figure out why I had no symptoms of it. And I know it was beyond any doubt, because I've been fueling my body for the last 4 years with good nutrition, that my body was able to compensate for what test results showed I should have been feeling really lousy. And also with this business, I quickly learned that there was a need out there. People were looking for something, and they were looking for hope. So I caught the vision of this business and what residual income can actually do, and I saw a light at the end of that tunnel for that debt that I couldn't pay off before. And I've already paid off $14,000 of that debt through this process already. And I see a light at the end of that tunnel for the remaining balance on my debt. It's going to get there. And I also get to see that I could dream again, that I could realize big dreams that I didn't think were possible before. Like right now, we're working on my daughter and I moving to Ethiopia for full-time missions work. And this business is going to provide us the ability to do that. At the same time, I've had flexibility to travel and do things we've wanted to do. I've partnered with some amazing people. I've met some great friends. Some of them here are on this call, and some tried to get on that were maxed out, couldn't get on. But it's some amazing people and some friends through this journey. And we've made such a long-term impact on so many people's lives, their health and their family and their financial picture. I got my life back through this product and through this business and through this community. And at the same time, I've been able to help other people do the same thing.
Thanks, Jamie. That's a wonderful story. Our next speaker tonight is Kim Douglas, a woman of faith, wife, mother, grandmother, daughter, sister, friend, writer, health coach, and entrepreneur. As a professor of writing, Kim loved working with college students, but she found herself frustrated with salary freezes, increases in benefit costs, a competitive and toxic work environment, and lack of recognition. She transitioned from a career she loved to one she loved more, and reached our top position of National Marketing Director. Now she spends her days helping others get healthy and her team build businesses of their own. Rather than trading time for money, she now has more time and financial freedom than she ever could have imagined as an educator. She is living life to the plus and loving every minute of it. Kim?
Thank you so much. Hey, everybody. I'm so excited to be here tonight. And, you know, before I got on, I came across this funny little cartoon I got to tell you about. Imagine a picture of a woman in a restaurant, and the waiter is getting ready to take her order. And she says to him, I'm going to order a broiled chicken, skinless, with a salad and water to drink. But instead, make a mistake and bring me lasagna, garlic bread, and ice cream. I just love that. And, you know, have you ever felt that way, that you're going out, you're getting that salad and all the different colors, and you really wish you could have a greasy pizza, or that you're eating the greasy pizza feeling guilty for eating it? And, you know, that was me 12 years ago. I was a busy working mom. And on the weekends, I was the good, healthy eater. I made the lentils and the salads. But during the week when I was working, I was driving through Little Caesars, picking up the pizza, stopping at McDonald's with the kids. And we were going to Panera's and getting greasy Thai food. And I had no idea. I made no connection that was contributing to what I thought was normal health. At the time, I thought it was normal to every flu and virus the kids brought home, we all caught it, and I thought that was normal. I thought it was normal to have allergies half the year and be taking medication for it. I thought it was normal to be really tired at 4 or 5 in the afternoon and need a Diet Coke to pick me up and get through the night. And I knew one thing. I knew it wasn't normal to be losing friends to cancer and heart disease, and friends who were in their 30s and 40s. I was attending a lot of funerals of family members and young friends. And I knew it wasn't normal that I lived in chronic pain. You see, I was hit by a car when I was in college, and I had some spinal fractures, and I was paralyzed. And I had major back surgery. I spent a lot of time rehabilitating, and I was so happy that I could walk again and that I'd be able to have children, that I thought it was just my lot in life to live in pain. So I met a doctor at a conference. I was at a professional conference at a college, and he was talking on whole food nutrition, and I thought, I'm going to go to that. I didn't know that we were all supposed to eat 7 to 13 servings of fresh fruits and vegetables a day, a wide variety. And she explained all the reasons why in a way I could understand. And I knew I wasn't doing that. She introduced Juice Plus, fruits and vegetables in capsules, showed the research on it. I'm kind of a research geek. And I went running up to her afterwards and said, do you have any of those capsules on you? I needed this 10 years ago. She laughed. My husband and I decided to get started. We heard about the Children's Health Study. Wow, what an amazing program. So fast forward about 7 months after getting onto Juice Plus, I was suddenly living without pain. I called the doctor and said, what is this? And she said, well, it reduces inflammation. I'm not surprised that you're having these great results. Our family got healthier. I'm on all my allergy medication. I have so much energy going into the evening. It's just great. Our whole life has changed. And I even have grandchildren now, and they're getting this great produce into their body and living, starting off just really in a healthy way. So naturally, I couldn't keep a good thing to myself. And when this doctor invited me to partner with her, I said yes. The best yes I ever said in my life. It's totally changed my life, changed our health. But my husband and I are educators. We put a lot of dreams on the shelf, and we've been able to live out some of those dreams. We've been traveling. We've been able to give our daughters, 4 daughters, the weddings of their dreams. And I'm now in Boston visiting my daughter. I can work from anywhere, and I'm just super grateful to be able to be a part of this mission. So thank you so much for letting me share my story tonight.
Thanks so much, Kim. Our final speaker tonight is Moira Daniels, who lives in Essex, Connecticut with her husband. They have 3 grown children around the world. Moira left the corporate world almost 30 years ago to devote more time to her family, her painting, and to volunteering. Shortly after being introduced to Juice Plus, she realized that she needed to share it with the world. She feels very strongly that everyone deserves to hear about Juice Plus, both the product and the business, and then the choice is theirs. Moira and her team, Shooting Stars, have achieved many goals, and her organization is growing. There is wonderful energy on her team, and they are all looking forward to achieving their dreams. Moira?
Thanks, Marilyn. Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to be with you also. I was born onto a team of 10 children, 6 girls, 4 boys. I'm number 5. We, living life on as one of the Cowell teammates was an adventure. Everything we did was big because our family was so big. So you can imagine we were taught responsibility early. The young ones helped the older ones helped the younger ones, and we were all very nurturing. We were all great storytellers, and we have crazy memories from growing up with all those kids. My mom revered the art and the artists, and I am a fine arts artist. My dad revered businessmen, particularly entrepreneurs, and in the twilight of his life, he in fact, was his own boss then and had a very successful company. But in that growing up, my parents made sure that we understood the importance of contributing to the community. And I'll get back to that part of my story in one second. You can imagine my delight when I found the Juice Plus company and Juice Plus, because in almost every conversation I was having with people, including some of my family members, I learned that people were convinced that their health was actually tied into their genetics from their family. And I know what that feels like because I felt that way too. One of my brothers, Kevin, died of a massive cerebral hemorrhage before his 40th birthday. And it rocked my world. None of us obviously were expecting it. After his death, every time I had a headache, I thought I was next. That if he had it, then I would have it. And while I think that genes play an important role in one's health, I'm here to challenge that way of thinking. And I'm here to challenge that way by offering the fact that good nutrition is the most powerful medicine you can take. I share an elegant product called Juice Plus, which bridges the gap between what we do eat and what we could eat. And I'm here to share with the world. I now know that my dinner is my destiny, not my DNA. After my brother died, I took white pasta, white bread, white sugar, white flour out of my house and replaced it all with brown. We had no synthetic sweeteners. I really cleaned up my act. But I also realized that I wasn't sure I could eat my way to good health. So I was so grateful when I found Juice Plus, because it's concentrated food powders from 30 fresh raw fruits and vegetables and 2 gluten-free grains. It bridges the gap, as I said, between what we do eat and what we should eat. It floods my body with incredible nutrition for $2.38 a day. And when I joined Juice Plus 13 years ago, my children I had 3 teenagers. And at the time, I had no idea that my children would be the world travelers that they ended up being. So I'm so grateful that Juice Plus has been flooding their body with nutrition, because my daughter, as you heard, my daughter, excuse me, could someone please mute out? I can hear them talking.
I've been trying to mute you for some reason.
Really great. I guess nuggets I used to call.
Please, everyone mute your phone so we can hear our speaker.
Whoever is hosting can mute everybody.
I'm having a hard time. I'm the host, and it's not muting, Kim.
It's at 3:03 now. Okay, let's keep going.
I see where it says mute the participants, and it's not working. Okay, go ahead.
So I'm grateful that my children and my grandchild and my soon-to-be granddaughter, who will be born around in the beginning of October, have all this incredible nutrition in their bodies, and that all of our DNA, our positive, good DNA switches have been turned on, and all of our negative DNA genetic information has been turned off. So I didn't really realize how my family rituals would have such a profound influence on my corporate life. I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur, but after college, I put my husband through law school by joining the finance business. I financed yachts, and then I financed computers and phone systems for a sister captive company. And those companies had very strange philosophies. Their philosophies were, hire the masses, train them in classes, and fire their asses. And that was a very hard directive for me to live with. In fact, I didn't like the person I was becoming, trying to live up to what they wanted me to do. I was able to hone my skills as an artist, and I loved and was grateful for my skills. But being an artist is a lonely profession. So you can imagine how delighted I was when I found the Juice Plus company. I was able to become an entrepreneur. I was while preserving my commitment to serving others, and making a difference was always a very huge piece of what my parents taught us. So I'm extremely grateful for this business. I'm extremely grateful for the product. I now know that my dinner is my destiny, not my DNA, as I said before. I love being an ambassador of hope. I love being an ambassador of good health. And I would like you all, if you're guests on the call tonight, please talk to the person that invited you, because we need more people to share this. We do well by doing good. We need more ambassadors. So thank you, Ro. Thank you for having me. It was so much fun.
Thank you, Maura. Now, my question to all of you is, what do you want in your life? The next 2 to 4 years will pass before you know it. How do you envision your life? Do you want financial independence, more time flexibility, healthy living, unlimited opportunity? Can you imagine right now growing a business that actually revolves around your life? I was attracted to this business because of the simplicity and flexibility. I was able to go to all be on all my kids' class trips, attend all their athletic events. There's no better freedom than to be able to do the things that you love with those that you love. This is what the Juice Plus company can offer you. Now, I used to be a teacher, and with that came a guaranteed paycheck, pension, and more. However, I had set hours that I had to be there to get paid. I always had a cap to that paycheck. With Juice Plus, you can be a mom, a wife, an independent woman, someone who has a career, or even someone who has essentially nothing, and be successful with our business. I've seen it over and over. There's never a cap to what you can do in our business. You determine that. I'm a woman that wears many hats in my house, and some of you know how crazy that can be. So how can you too be successful with having a busy life? Well, with this 44-year-old company that is privately owned, this is how we all do it. We essentially work as teams to lighten the load. We all have different skills that we bring to the table. Each of us is sharp, but together we are brilliant. We work as a team, and I like to say we live the dream. We host events like this, healthy living parties in our homes, if we choose to do so. We have weekly calls, get-togethers, and web presentations to share the Juice Plus products as well as our business. We all have different lives and time commitments, so we choose what we can do. Some of us love sharing on Facebook and Instagram, Pinterest and Twitter. The internet platforms are endless to reach so many more people. To stay connected, we have weekly business calls, small group or one-on-one meetings at Starbucks, over the phone, or the internet. Once again, no one is required to be at or on everything. These events and calls are simply put in place to help you. We have websites that we direct people to show them how we do our business. At this time, I'd like to introduce another representative. Elsie is an office manager and an outreach coordinator at an enrichment center for the blind. She's going to explain how we make money in this business, how quickly we can make money in this business, and how simple it can be. Elsie?
Hello. I want to share a document with you that breaks down just how fast you can make your business profitable. So you can see how quickly you can earn significant money with this business. So in this diagram, there is a smiley face, and the smiley face is you. All you have to do is use our Trio blend, acquire 2 customers within the first 30 days, and you'll receive a $100 bonus and make an additional 6% on top of the retail profit for all future orders. Meaning instead of $39 on a Trio order, you would now make $49.17. Then you continue to share our products and our business. And if you move to the next 3 smiley faces by inviting 3 more people to join you and do what you did, get on the Trio and get 2 customers that get on our Trio of products, the company will reward you with a $250 bonus check and promote you to our 14% level. So you make 14% on top of your retail profit on all future orders. So instead of making $49.17, you now make $62.73 every time a Trio order is shipped. You may choose to share other products and achieve those bonuses and commissions also. Now, this is just an example. Juice Plus. Hello?
It's okay, Elsie.
Oh.
I've been trying to mute them all, but I'll speak to the company. Go ahead.
Juice Plus takes care of everything else. They process the orders, they ship the products, they collect the payments, and assume all the money risks. And they pay you and your team, manage the data, and provide a virtual office. We are also compensated for helping people build their own virtual franchises all across the US, as well as in other countries. The company gives you the power to own your own life, not the other way around, like the majority of businesses today. And they pay you your entrance fee to our phenomenal conference. We have friends not only from all different states, but from all around the world. In addition to new information and world-class speakers, you also have the opportunity to network and interact with thousands of successful Juice Plus reps. We certainly are the solution for a healthier and wealthier lifestyle.
Well, thank you, Elsie. I really, there's something else that I'd like to add to what you talked about, is that we're compensated for building virtual franchisees all across the United States, and even in other countries there. So health, the future market, I can't think of a bigger one. You know, we want to live as long as possible and as healthy as possible. We want to look and we want to feel younger. People already understand that they have to stay on, invest in prevention rather than curing illnesses. Our daily life is very demanding. We have to be energized. A current study has shown that every second citizen intends to exercise more or to eat healthier. Every third one wants to lose weight. The success stories of Juice Plus prove this by the numbers. Since we've launched, we've done over $10 billion in sales. It's established, it's convincing, and it's found its purpose. Nevertheless, 9 out of 10 people worldwide have not even heard of Juice Plus, but we won't stop until we reverse that statistic. So the next 2 to 4 years will pass no matter what you do. So where do you want to be as far as your health and finances? Where do you want to be for the time that you spend each day? Do you want to be working 60 to 70 hours at a regular job, or would you like to have some free time to do the things that you want to do? Would you like to contribute to a favorite charity or church or, any good cause? Or do you want that freedom? Would you like to, get up and go to the beach because you feel good enough and you want to do it? Or maybe go to the mountains. Just take a vacation to visit family. That freedom would be huge. What do you want for your family? What are your options? We choose the company with heart that wants to help us achieve our dreams. And like Maura said, we invite you to join us. We invite you to talk to whoever invited you to this event and tell them, I want to be working on my future and not letting 2 to 4 years pass. Because after all, you are a boss, babe. Thank you very much. I really appreciate everyone joining us tonight. And I would like to say that I upgraded thinking that it would allow for more than 50 members, but it actually allowed for unlimited time and only 50 callers. I will make this up to you. My team and I will do another call, and we'll upgrade so that we can have 100 people on next time. I will edit the video. I'm going to shut the video off right now,